Ragebait is officially patched. And you're probably all wondering, wait, how? Well, there's a new method unlocked. That's honestly way better than Ragebait. Because, I mean, we all say that Ragebait, you know, it's a troll. But, like, some people really just take it too far and just ruined it. But, you know, some people like to Ragebait a little bit. Some people do a little harmless trolling. I don't know. Some people just took it way too far. Because I swear, people will say the most outlandish shit and call it Ragebait. People will say, like, EDP level shit and call it Ragebait. Or people would say, like, the Big H, you know, he's a good guy, you know, man? Like, bro, shut the hell up. I feel like this is the worst quote-unquote Ragebait. And it just makes you look like a cornball, just posting the worst diabolical take of all time that probably nobody on this planet would even say. And I just feel like that's sad. You're doing the most unfunny shit for attention online. Like, yeah, sure, it fits the definition of Ragebait. Like, they're getting me mad in the process if I were to see something like that. What it should be is just harmless trolling with your friends. Or saying a hot take on purpose to get people mad. Like, with that, you're not really harming your digital footprint. You're just saying some stupid shit. But, like, saying something outlandish, bro, like, you're killing your digital footprint in the process. And on top of that, you look like a cornball. And especially if people don't even fall for the Ragebait. You're just gonna look even more stupid at that point. So that is reason number 2. If people don't fall for your Ragebait, you're just gonna look like a dumbass. I've seen more 1 out of 10 Ragebaits this year than ever on the internet. And I feel like people as a whole are getting smarter when it comes to identifying Ragebait, opposed to like the birth of the internet. But yeah, am I still probably gonna fall for Ragebait in the future? Yeah, but I feel like not as often people would fall for a Ragebait post. Now, reason 3, when people make dog shit Ragebait, they don't move on. They don't accept that it was ass. They have to classify that, oh, it's just Ragebait, bro. Just Ragebait. Like, if your Ragebait was good, you wouldn't have to classify it as Ragebait afterward. And honestly, some people are just using this as a way to cover up disrespect instead of just doing harmless jokes with their friends. An example of Ragebait is just saying, like, a dog shit artist is good to get a reaction out of your friends and see if they get mad. And people don't even know how to Ragebait correctly anymore. They're just forcing it, bro. Like, they Ragebait every second. They will literally disrespect your whole bloodline and call it Ragebait. Ragebait was supposed to be simple, but people just took the simplicity out of it and just used it as pure disrespect. But with Ragebait, like, you could do, like, some unforgivable shit. Like, if you post on your Instagram story a picture of an airsoft gun and you say, about to shoot this bitch up, you're getting your ass handcuffed the minute you enter school. Okay, that was crazy. I'm supposed to be positive rainbows, positivity for this vid, my bad. Like, your future employer's not gonna care that you, oh, I was just Ragebaiting. But yeah, most Ragebait is just garbage now, and it feels like it's patched. It's officially patched, just because of all the people that ruined it. But yeah, there's a new method that's been going around the internet that's better than Ragebait. And you know, sometimes shit could get old, and you need something new. And honestly, I was getting to the point where, you know, I needed something new. And that we got. Alright, a new update in Brain Rot is officially dropped. Introducing joybait. Now, I've seen videos with millions of views of people, quote-unquote, joybaiting, but I think it's still niche. I don't even know if this is mainstream yet. But you know how Ragebait is used to purposefully get you mad? Joybait is the complete opposite. Joybait, you try to make somebody happy. And people would basically record saying something positive to somebody. And you know what? We gotta spread positivity on social media. You know what? I'm all for this, bro. Because it's literally just hate, hate, hate all the time, bro. Even sometimes I'm too much of a hater myself. Currently, there's some people / companies that deserve the hate that they're getting right now. But I don't know, joybaiting, I feel like it just brings that positive energy back that the internet truly needs. Like a wholesome, just finding like a wholesome ass cat video. Like, this is me watching one of those joybait videos. This is me, bro. I'm smiling, teeth and gums. They got the covers over my face slightly. Ragebaiting is a sin. Start joybaiting. It's fun and respectful.
Hey, look at you. You look like a cool dude. Like your shoes, and Jesus love you too.
See, bro, that was tough, man. Doesn't that make you smile, teeth and gums? This is actually like an S-tier TikTok trend. I might be alone on this, but I feel like internet positivity is literally at an all-time low at this point. New trend alert. So instead of saying mean things to get a reaction out of people, we say nice things. We say nice things to people to try to get them to smile. I call it joybaiting. Who's in? Joybaiting has 1 fan? That's me. If joybaiting has 0 fans, I'm dead. Imagine a world where joybaiting is mainstream and that everybody just gives each other compliments and spreads positivity all day. But you can't hate on that, bro. That's tough. Look, I don't know why it's called joy baiting, but yeah, we need to get that shit just as popular as rage bait. Now, also, there's been this guy joy baiting in a Walmart, I think, which, you know what, I will definitely take these over those, like, stupid-ass pranks. Joy bait is greater than rage bait.
Excuse me, sir? I just wanted to say I absolutely love your hat, man. It's awesome.
Oh, sir, he's not lying. That is the best hat I've ever seen. Ever.
Bro,
Yeah,
it makes you look like a 10 out of 10, man. It goes perfect with your
$1
outfit.
million bucks with that on.
I appreciate that.
For real, bro, like, I better hear people say joy bait. And plus, if you were to get in trouble for filming at Walmart, if you're joy baiting somebody, they're not gonna care. But guess what? If you're, like, yelling goddamn or screaming or whatever, disrupting people, obviously people are gonna care. Like, your chances are greater of people kicking you out if you're filming a prank, rather than just giving someone a compliment for 5 seconds. This literally feels like, remember that devious lick trend? There was another trend to counteract the devious lick called angelic yield. That's what that shit reminds me of. Like, a lot of the rage bait pranks would go so far to the point where, like, I would watch the video and think, wow, they're gonna get their ass beat one day. Like, obviously, if I got quote-unquote pranked in the middle of the street, like, I wouldn't start beating ass out of nowhere, but I don't know, somebody might, bro. You don't know. Like, you don't know who you're messing with rage bait. But look, bro, joy baiting is greater than rage bait. That guy is right. Because if someone doesn't fall for rage bait, they're just gonna look like an idiot. Because there are some people who take it too far and make it extremely corny. Some people will deadass, like, disrespect your parents in front of their faces and say, oh yeah, I was just rage baiting, bro. And sometimes rage bait doesn't even work, bro. People say, sorry, 1 out of 10 rage bait, try again. And then you just look like an idiot. But with joy baiting, think about it, it's always gonna work. What if someone could say, oh yeah, I like your shoes, and then say 1 out of 10 joy bait, try again later, buddy? No one is saying that. Trust me, it's always gonna work. It's literally just basic psychology at this point. Compliments make our day. We remember them. Unless you overdo it, then obviously if someone keeps spamming like, oh, I like your shoes, I like your shoes, then it's gonna get annoying. But like, most people have the common sense to just say it once and not glaze the fuck out of people. Like, that's a whole nother thing, like glaze bait. That's a completely different term. I don't know, imagine that becomes a term in the future, glaze baiting. But you know what, I could get behind the use of joy bait, although it's just giving compliments at the end of the day, like whatever gets the internet positive. Like, I better start seeing this rose emoji more than the wilted one, and then the positive battery emoji, the teary-eyed emoji face that's smiling, and the bandage heart emoji. I better be seeing all of these, because yes, we will all be using these now. And I feel like joy bait is insanely powerful, because if you can make the angriest person happy, like, you are a D1 joy baiter. Yes, you. But yeah, this has got to be the greatest joy baiter in fiction. All right, now I know I was just talking about real life for a second, but it's time to talk about fiction. The greatest joy baiter has got to be Alan motherfucking Keen from the amazing world of Gumball. Okay, that was a dramatic ass intro. But yeah, this dude is an insane joy baiter. Like, he had a whole ass manifesto and everything about how he was gonna make the world a happier place. And he was gonna force people, sad people, and send them to happy camps and teach them about sunshine, cats, love, butterflies, presents. I guess, I don't know. So yeah, that's his vision. That's the vision that this dude has for Elmore. But there was one moment in the show where Alan fell for Gumball's rage bait on purpose. But in the back of his head, he knew that Gumball would be happy after he fell for the rage bait. So Alan joy baited him by falling for his rage bait. Mind blown. Mind absolutely blown. He's him. He's the GOAT. I mean, look at his smile. I need a job badly. It's 12:30 in the morning, by the way. I'm looking at this way too deep. There's got to be a Gumball episode where Alan tries to joy bait Mr. Robinson, because, like, I would want to see that happen. I mean, this dude's the most miserable guy in Elmore. Okay, but seriously, this video is to shine light on this trend, because, like, I feel like it needs more attention. Because, like, if this went mainstream, it would just lighten people's days. But yeah, I don't know if joy bait will ever get as popular as rage bait, but yeah, we'll see. But I have a video right here about rage bait methods that you should watch right now, so you don't fall for rage bait in the future. Go watch it now. Go.